I'm Alex Cardinale, and you're watching a Alex Cardinale Entertainment production right here on the Alex Cardinale Entertainment YouTube channel. Enjoy the show.
It's that day! Press play! Alex in the chair! From the tank to the pan, see the fish, see the fan, chocolate colors in the glass, and we cook it up fast. 1 minute we're laughing at a while, what was that? Next minute break it down and hit like facts on tap. It's Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Anything can happen, you just gotta see. From the reef to the grill to the big screen news. Cardinale. Pinstripes on the plate, fourth quarter. Taking shots, bust drive, every hot take live. Did that just happen? Yeah, we rewind that play. Current vibes, crazy clips, all in one day. It's Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Anything can happen, you just gotta see. From the reef to the grill to the big screen news. Plugging in, hook it up. Otherwise, one day with Alex Cardinale. Fish tanks glow, let the cameras roll. Getting big deals, yeah, we lose control.
We have Koi Variety of very beautiful fish. One of my
Optimus bonkers, yo! It's Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Anything can happen, you just gotta see. From the reef to the grill to the big screen news. Yankees, walking in, walking out, win or lose. Saturday with Alex Cardinale.
It's a Saturday dedicated to Koi. Hello everyone and welcome to Koi Saturday with me, Alex Cardinale. I've got an awesome show coming your way starting right now. Tonight you're going to learn about 6 different koi species. I'm going to teach you about the Kohaku Koi, the Sanke Koi, the Showa Koi, and the Ogon Koi. And Segrest Farms is going to educate you on the Ghost Koi and the Butterfly Koi. Plus, in the hot seat tonight, we've got the Koi Boyz, who'll be joining me for an awesome interview on Koi. All that and more, a loaded show from start to finish, starting right now. Let's kick off Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale with Up Close and Personal with me, Alex Cardinale. This is your chance to ask me anything on your mind. Have questions you want me to answer? Post them in the chat or in the comments and I will answer your questions. You can also answer my questions, and here are the questions that I am asking you. And the questions I'm asking you today are Koi related, since this is Koi Saturday. So, what are your favorite Koi types? Would you ever keep a Koi pond? And what is your favorite Koi pond that you've ever seen? Post your answers down in the chat or in the comments, and I will reveal your answers. I'm going to start the show by answering these questions myself. What are my favorite koi types? I like the Sanke Koi. That's the Kohaku, Sanke, and Showa. I also like Ogon Koi. I also like Ghost Koi and Butterfly Koi, and the Lemon Haruoki Koi. So those are all my favorites. Would I ever keep a koi pond? Yes, I'm going to be keeping a koi pond starting this year, and I'm really excited about that. And what is my favorite koi pond that I've seen? Recently, it'd be one of the display ponds at Koi Smart, but also there was a beautiful koi pond a long time ago at a Chinese restaurant that I dined out. Now it's your turn to answer these questions or ask me your own. All right, so if you have any questions, post them in the chat or in the comments, or you can answer my questions as well. Let's get started with this week's edition of Keeping It Real with me, Alex Cardinale, and I've got some awesome things to talk about on this week's edition of Keeping It Real. First and foremost, I want to thank my friend, nature artist Sam Scales, for an incredible interview last Saturday. Sam was our first guest in the hot seat in 2026, and he did an incredible job. So thank you, Sam, for the incredible interview last Saturday. Tonight, we're going to have the Koi Boyz in the hot seat. And next Saturday, we're going to have Jeremy Leahy in the hot seat. And then on January 31st, we have a special surprise guest. So we're bringing some fire to the hot seat to start 2026. Now, tonight it's all about koi. And in just a few weeks, I'm going to be getting my very first koi. I cannot wait to get my very first koi. I've got some beautiful koi coming in. And to tell you, I'm excited. It's an understatement. I can't wait to get these koi. And you're going to see them firsthand on my 12-year YouTube anniversary this coming March. Well, next week, Saturday with Alex Cardinale is going to have a very special start time. We'll be starting 5 hours early at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. And we're starting early because WWE will be airing Saturday night's main event. And in the hot seat next week will be Jeremy Leahy. Also next week, throughout the week, there's going to be some special live streams that I'm going to be hosting. I'm going to be hosting the Women's Royal Rumble match entry prediction show. That's a yearly event. And also, because Super Bowl 60 is coming up, we're going to celebrate the 60th anniversary of the Super Bowl with special episodes starting this week. And this year we have lots of special celebration live streams taking place on my YouTube channel. Pretty soon we're going to have the 12-year YouTube anniversary on March 26th and March 27th. Then we're going to have our 200th episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. And then shortly after that, we'll be celebrating 4 years of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. And we have a special announcement coming this Friday regarding a new show coming your way. It's going to be another yearly show that's going to be awesome. So I can't wait to share that announcement with you on Friday. So make sure you guys tune in on Friday. And that is this week's edition of Keeping It Real with Alex Cardinale. And now it is time for our first koi topic of the evening. And now we're going to talk about how I got into koi, or what piqued my interest in koi. And here's how I'm going to start by talking about them. Now, I've always found koi interesting. When I was in the hobby for a long time, I always had a lot of respect and admiration for koi. And the reason I never kept koi until now is because I didn't have a pond. And koi are pond fish. In my opinion, koi do not belong in aquariums. So they are essentially a pond-only fish because they're active, they get several feet, and they just do well in ponds. They're not really suitable for aquariums. Now, obviously, you can grow them out in aquariums or winterize them in aquariums, but ideally, they should be kept in ponds. But over the years, I've always loved and respected koi, and I always knew that at some point, I would have koi. And now is the perfect time because I'm here in South Florida, and I also have a pond. Another thing that got me hooked in koi is working at Koi Smart and being around koi. Constantly being around them at Koi Smart is enough for me to take an interest in Koi. I also love their barbels. They're a really cool fish, almost like a catfish. That's really cool. There's so many different colors of koi out there as well. And last but not least, koi are symbols of strength, perseverance, and good fortune, and they are a fish that overcomes adversity. And those are things that describe me, Alex Cardinale, so it's only fitting that I like fish that are strength, perseverance, and they have a good fortune, and they overcome adversity, much like I do. So that is how I got hooked on koi. And now it is time for Aqua Alex's featured fish. And tonight I've got 4 featured fish species for you. All of them are koi. We're going to learn about the Kohaku Koi, the Sanke Koi, the Showa Koi, and the Ogon Koi. And right now we're going to start with the Kohaku Koi. And I'm going to give you some information on each koi species. But first, let's start by taking a look at how gorgeous the Kohaku Koi is.
In the night, the stormy night, away she flies. A dream.
Well, as you can see, Kohaku Koi are beautiful fish. Now let's learn about the Kohaku Koi. Now, Kohaku Koi are among the most popular and cherished varieties of koi fish. They're known for their striking beauty and vibrant colors. They really are one of the OG koi species. They're often considered the cornerstone of any koi pond due to their classic appearance and historical significance. Kohaku Koi are one of the most oldest and most distinguished varieties of koi, with their origins tracing back to good old Japan. The development of the Kohaku began in the late 19th century when Japanese koi breeders started experimenting with carp to enhance their color patterns. The name Kohaku translates to red and white, aptly describing their distinctive color combination. Over the years, Kohaku Koi have gained immense popularity due to their simple yet elegant appearance. The hallmark of Kohaku Koi is their striking contrast of colors. They have a pure white base adorned with bold red markings known as hai. The red can vary from a deep crimson to a lighter, more orangey hue. The ideal Kohaku has a clean, blemish-free white skin with well-defined red patterns that are evenly distributed over the body. Symmetry and balance in the red markings are highly valued in competitions and among enthusiasts. In Japanese culture, koi are often associated with perseverance, strength, and good fortune. The Kohaku Koi, with its vibrant red and white colors, is considered a symbol of purity, success, and prosperity. These koi are particularly significant in celebrations and festivals, representing new beginnings and positive change. Caring for Kohaku Koi involves understanding their needs and maintaining a suitable environment. Here are some essential tips for Kohaku Koi care. Ensure the pond has excellent water quality with proper filtration and aeration systems. Make sure you're testing and maintaining the water's pH, ammonia, and nitrite levels. Provide a balanced diet rich in proteins, vitamins, and minerals. High quality koi pellets, along with occasional treats like raw seafood, fruits, and vegetables, are recommended. Kohaku koi grow quite large, so make sure you have ample space for them to swim and thrive. A depth of at least 3 feet is advisable for a koi pond. Now, breeding Kohaku Koi requires patience and expertise. Breeders aim to produce offspring with ideal color patterns and body shapes. When selecting Kohaku Koi, consider the following. Color quality. Look for deep, vibrant red markings and a clean, bright white body. Pattern symmetry. Opt for koi with balanced and symmetrical patterns. Body conformation. Choose koi with a strong, well-proportioned body and smooth skin. Kohaku Koi are a timeless and captivating addition to any koi pond. Their simple elegance and cultural significance make them a favorite among koi enthusiasts worldwide. By understanding their history, symbolism, and care requirements, you can unlock the full potential of these beautiful fish and enjoy their presence for many years to come. And that is the beautiful Kohaku Koi, our first of 3 Sanke Koi that we're going to talk about tonight here on Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Still to come tonight, learn about the Sanke, the Ogon, and the Showa Koi. And now it's time for our next koi topic. Now we're going to discuss things to know about koi. And here are some important things to know about koi. Koi fish, known for their vibrant colors and graceful movements, have captivated the hearts of enthusiasts worldwide. Originating from Japan, these ornamental fish are not only beautiful, but they're also rich in cultural significance. Here are some fun things to know about koi. Koi are scientifically referred to as Cyprinus rubrio fuscus. They are a domesticated variant of the common carp. They were first bred for their unique color patterns in Japan during the 19th century. Initially, koi breeding was a hobby among rice farmers, but it soon evolved in a celebrated art form. In Japanese culture, koi are symbols of strength, perseverance, and good fortune. They're often associated with overcoming adversity, as they are known to swim upstream against strong currents. This symbolism is beautifully captured in the legend of the koi swimming upstream to become a dragon, representing transformation and aspiration. Varieties of koi. Koi come in a dazzling array of colors and pattern. Some of the most popular varieties include Kohaku, white body with red markings; Sanke, white body with red and black markings; Showa, black body with red and white markings; A.C.E, blue-gray scales with red or orange along the body sides and fins; Each variety has its own unique characteristics and appeal, making koi breeding a fascinating endeavor. Koi are robust fish that can adapt to various environments, but they thrive best in ponds with the following conditions. A minimum depth of 3 feet is recommended to protect against predators and temperature fluctuations. Water quality. Regular filtration and aeration are essential to maintain clean and oxygen-rich water. Temperature. Koi prefer water temperatures between 59 degrees Fahrenheit and 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Proper pond maintenance and environmental conditions are crucial for the health and longevity of koi. Now, koi are omnivorous and they enjoy a varied diet. They can be fed pellets. Specially formulated koi pellets provide a balanced nutrition. Fresh foods like vegetables, like lettuce and peas, as well as fruits like watermelon, can be occasional treats. Insects and worms. These are natural food sources that koi enjoy, as well as raw market shrimp and tilapia. Feeding should be adjusted according to water temperature as koi metabolism slows in colder weather. With proper care, koi can live for several decades, with some even reaching ages of 50 to 70 years old. They also grow to impressive sizes, often reaching lengths of 24 to 36 inches. And that is some wonderful information on koi. Those are things to know about koi to get us started on koi.
Aqua Alex to make an exciting announcement that will rock the aquarium hobby and fish tube. Attention all aquarium enthusiasts and fish tube followers. Prepare yourselves for an exhilarating announcement from the renowned Aqua Alex. On Friday, January 23, 2026, at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time, Aqua Alex will host a special live stream event that promises to send shockwaves through the aquarium hobby community and fish tube alike. Join Aqua Alex for an epic reveal of a massive event that is set to redefine the boundaries of fish keeping and YouTube content creation. This groundbreaking occasion is masterminded by none other than Aqua Alex and promises to be a unique and unorthodox experience that fish keepers have never seen before. It's an event you won't want to miss, and participation is highly encouraged. Event highlights. Epic announcement. Discover the details of a monumental event that will captivate fish keepers and aquarium hobbyists worldwide. Interactive Q&A. After the announcement, engage with Aqua Alex in a live Q&A session to delve into his fish keeping knowledge and insights. Pond updates. Get the latest updates on Aqua Alex's ponds and learn about his innovative approaches to fish care. Mark your calendars and prepare for an unforgettable evening with Aqua Alex. Don't miss out on this rare opportunity to be part of something truly special in the aquarium community. Event details. Date, Friday, January 23, 2026. Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time, 4 p.m. Pacific Time. On YouTube channel Alex Cardinale Entertainment.
And that's going to be a very special announcement. I can't wait to make it. Well, right now it is time for our first of 2 Segrest Farms featured fish. And tonight they are featuring 2 koi species. Right now, let's learn about the ghost koi. Now, the ghost koi is actually a hybrid koi. Very, very cool koi. So, Segrest Farms, take it away.
Ever wonder where your local pet store or tropical fish store gets their stunning tropical fish? Chances are, Segrest Farms is that place. As the largest tropical fish wholesaler, Segrest Farms takes pride in providing both freshwater and saltwater fish, exquisite aquatic plants, and fascinating reptiles to pet and fish stores across the United States and around the globe. Aqua Alex Cardinale is a proud endorser of Segrest Farms. Aqua Alex feels that their dedication to the aquarium hobby is unparalleled, bringing passion and quality to every aspect of their work. Whether you're a seasoned aquarist or just getting started, Segrest Farms supports your journey with the healthiest, most vibrant aquatic life available. Dive into an underwater world of wonder with Segrest Farms. Please note Segrest Farms does not sell to the public. Segrest Farms only sells to retail locations. However, aquarium hobbyists can find their nearest pet or fish store that stocks Segrest Farms by going to segrestfarms.com under the Locate a Pet Shop section. You can also check out the catalog to see the species of fish available. Segrest Farms, your trusted partner in bringing the beauty of the aquatic world to life. One fish store at a time. Ghost koi are a unique and fascinating variety of koi fish, known for their ethereal beauty and intriguing origins. They are not a naturally occurring species but rather a hybrid, combining the traditional koi with the more common wild carp. This blending results in a fish that captivates aquatic enthusiasts around the world. Origins and history. The ghost koi originated in the United Kingdom during the 1980s. Breeders aimed to create a hardier koi that could withstand various environmental conditions, leading to the crossbreeding of the traditional Japanese koi, nishikigoi, with the wild common carp. This hybridization resulted in a robust fish with a distinctive appearance that quickly gained popularity. Appearance. Ghost koi possess a striking and unique appearance, often characterized by their metallic or shimmering scales, which can give them a ghostly, spectral look as they glide through the water. They typically have a darker, more subdued color palette compared to traditional koi, with hues ranging from gray and silver to gold and white. Their reflective scales can make them appear to change color depending on the lighting and angle of observation. Behavior and care. Ghost koi, like other koi varieties, are known for their friendly and social behavior. They are generally easy to care for, making them a popular choice for both novice and experienced pond keepers. These fish are hardy and can adapt to a range of water conditions, although maintaining a clean and well-filtered pond is essential for their health and well-being. Feeding. Ghost koi are omnivorous and enjoy a varied diet. A balanced diet may include high-quality koi pellets, supplemented with vegetables, fruits, and occasional protein sources like worms or shrimp. Pond environment. For optimal health, ghost koi require a spacious pond with clean, well-oxygenated water. It's essential to monitor water quality parameters such as pH, ammonia, nitrite, and nitrate levels.
And ghost koi are an awesome species of koi. I definitely want a ghost koi. So thank you, Segrest Farms, for information on the ghost koi. And still to come tonight, Segrest Farms will feature one other koi species, and that will be the butterfly koi. You know, it's hard to believe that this March will mark a dozen years for me here on YouTube. Time flies by. But I'll tell you what, I am ready to celebrate 12 years here on YouTube. And I'm going to be celebrating 12 years on YouTube on March 26th and March 27th. And on my 12-year anniversary, see me get my first ever and new koi on the 12-year anniversary on March 26th and March 27th. Here is some more information on my 12-year YouTube anniversary. And beginning next Saturday on Saturday with Alex Cardinale, from next Saturday all the way until March 26th, we are going to take a look back at some of my greatest moments here on my YouTube channel as we get ready to celebrate 12 years together here on YouTube. But tonight it is Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale, and now it is time for our next segment. It is now time for This Saturday in History. And today is Saturday, January 17th, 2025. All right, today is Saturday, January 17th, the 17th day of 2026. There are 348 days left in the year. Today's highlight in history. On January 17th, 1920, 106 years ago, prohibition of alcohol began in the United States as the Volstead Act went into effect in support of the 18th Amendment. Also on this date, in 1950, the Great Brinks robbery took place as 7 masked men held up the Brinks building in Boston, stealing $1.2 million in cash and $1.5 million in checks and money orders. In 1961, President Dwight Eisenhower delivered his farewell address in which he warned against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex. In 1977, convicted murderer Gary Gilmore, 36 years old, was shot by a firing squad at Utah State Prison in the first United States execution in a decade. He was put to death after the Supreme Court reinstated the death penalty the previous year. In 1990, the Four Seasons, the Four Troops, the Kinks, the Platters, Simon and Garfunkel, and the Who's were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. In 1994, the Northridge earthquake rattled the Los Angeles area. The magnitude 6.7 quake was responsible for 57 deaths, 9,000 injuries, and an estimated $25 billion in damage. In 1995, more than 6,000 people were killed when a magnitude 7.2 earthquake struck the city of Kobe, Japan. In 2017, President Barack Obama granted clemency to Chelsea Manning, allowing the transgender Army intelligence officer convicted of leaking more than 700,000 U.S. documents to go free nearly 3 decades early. Manning was one of 209 people whose sentences were commuted by Barack Obama days before leaving the office. In 2022, as Russian troops stationed near Ukraine's border launched drills, Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov angrily rejected U.S. allegations that Moscow was preparing a pretext to invade Ukraine. Russia would launch a full-scale invasion of the neighboring country on February the 24th. Today's birthdays. There's a lot of legends celebrating birthdays today. Rock musician Mick Taylor is 77. U.S. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is 72. Singer-songwriter Steve Earle is 71. Singer Paul Young is 70. TV host comedian Steve Harvey is 69. Actor-comedian Jim Carrey is 64. Former First Lady Michelle Obama is 62. Kid Rock, a musician, is 55. Rapper Lil Jon is 54. And boxer YouTuber Jake Paul is 29 years young. Happy birthday to anyone celebrating a birthday today. And happy birthday to anyone celebrating a birthday this upcoming week or this past week. Shout out to Mad Cypress, who's in the house. Hey, Mad Cypress, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Also, a shout out to Jamal. Thank you, Jamal, for tuning in and being a great fan, leaving some great comments. And shout out to Jeremy Stellhorn for being here as well. And that is this Saturday in history. And now it's time to talk about NFL Playoffs. It's that time of year. If you're a football fan, you love it because it's playoff season, and now we're getting one step closer to seeing who's fighting in the Super Bowl. So right now we're going to preview the NFL Divisional Playoffs, but first let's recap the Wild Card Playoffs from last weekend. So here's the Wild Card weekend results. The Los Angeles Raiders destroyed the Panthers. So the Rams advanced to the divisional round this weekend. And the Packers beat the Bears. So the Packers have now advanced to the playoffs as well. Wait a minute. Yeah, the Packers beat the Bears. I think they did, yeah. And the Bills beat the Jaguars. And the 49ers beat the Eagles as well. And the Patriots beat the Chargers. So now we head to the divisional playoff round where we have. Actually, no, the Packers did not beat the Bears. The Bears beat the Packers. So Chicago Bears beat the Packers. I knew I was right. But here it says the Packers beat the Bears, but that's not true. But anyway, the divisional round, the Bills and Broncos was played earlier today. Shockingly, Buffalo lost. They choked once again, so the Bills are out of the playoffs now. The Denver Broncos are headed to the AFC Championship game. And right now, the Seahawks are killing the 49ers. So it's likely that the Seahawks are going to the NFC Championship game. Tomorrow we've got the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots at 3 o'clock on ESPN and ABC. And also at 6:30 p.m. tomorrow we got the Rams and Bears on NBC and Peacock. So obviously today the Broncos won. Seahawks are on their way to victory. So Broncos and Seahawks are headed to the AFC and NFC Championship games respectively. But I think tomorrow it's going to be the Patriots winning and the Bears winning. So here's my early 2-week Super Bowl 60 prediction. It's either going to be the New England Patriots taking on the Chicago Bears or the New England Patriots taking on the Seattle Seahawks. I really want to see the Bears and Patriots in Super Bowl 60, but we'll find out next weekend. So next week, get ready for championship playoffs. All right, well, right now it is time for one of our beloved segments here on Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Right now it is time for the hot seat, and we're going to learn about the Koi Boyz. All right, in the hot seat today is going to be the Koi Boyz. Now, originally, we were going to do an interview, a video interview for today's episode, but unfortunately, time scheduling did not allow for that to happen. However, I am happy to report the Koi Boyz will be live on my 12-year YouTube anniversary. So, in March, we are going to do the video interview of Koi Boyz on the 12-year anniversary, and that is because Koi Boyz is presenting the 12-year YouTube anniversary. But tonight, I'm going to read to you the blog interview that I did with the Koi Boyz from earlier this month until now. This interview was exclusively only on my paid subscription service on Facebook. But tonight, you're going to hear the blog interview, and I'm going to read it to you as the Koi Boyz are in the hot seat. And again, the Koi Boyz will be guests on the 12-year anniversary. Tonight, we are just going to learn about the Koi Boyz from my blog interview that was from earlier this month until today, exclusively on my Facebook subscription service. All right, so here's the questions that I asked them. Who are the Koi Boyz, and what is your business? The Koi Boyz said, we are brothers to have a love of the outdoors and koi. Koi Boyz is a business that me and my brother started in August of 2024. We have a love and passion for koi that spans many years, even before we opened a business. We sell both imported and domestic koi to pond hobbyists across South Florida. If you'd like to purchase koi or have questions, call or text us at 954-980-5978. We sell to all hobbyists in South Florida, and we ship as well. Awesomeness. I like to hear that. Nothing better than a family-run small business. With koi fish being a passion and something you have taken a lot of pride in, what draws you to koi fish? Koi are always going to be a work of art. Sometimes you have a finished product, but most of the time you don't. They are just a growing piece of artwork. What's even more impressive is that as koi grow, their colors will intensify. Nothing better than a nice Showa or Sanke Koi. I definitely agree wholeheartedly. Koi are gorgeous at a small size, but even better as adults. It's a living piece of art in your backyard. What should people know about keeping koi? When keeping koi during the winter, especially in the northern states, you should not really be feeding the koi due to the cold weather. They could possibly die. Bigger is always better in terms of pond size with koi. If you want koi, plan to get the biggest pond possible. Koi are fish that grow a few feet but need lots of swimming space. You'll also want to have superb filtration because koi are carp and as such don't have stomachs. So they eat often and produce a lot of waste which can foul the water. Very well said. Yes, I agree with the filtration part. Similar to goldfish, go big, go bigger for the better with filtration. What are your tips for having a koi pond? Start a bog system. A bog system is a natural filtration method that uses plants to help maintain water quality. It involves creating a separate section of the pond or a connected area where water is pumped through a bed of gravel and aquatic plants. These plants help absorb nutrients from the water, reducing algae growth and keeping the pond healthier for your koi. Well, I learned something new. I never knew about bog systems until now. What is the difference between domestic and imported koi? As someone new to koi, please explain the difference. Domestic koi do not get as big, their colors are not as vibrant, and they don't live as long. Domestic koi are also born and bred in the United States. Japanese koi are born and bred in Japan. Japanese koi get about 35 to 40 inches. Their colors are more vibrant and they live close to 40 years. Domestic koi versus imported koi broken down even more. Domestic koi, more reasonably priced, have decent coloration, will stay a bit smaller, and are ideal for those wanting to keep koi on a budget. Imported koi have more color, better genetics, are hardier, live longer, grow larger, and hence are show fish, priced higher due to their quality. All right. So, Koi Boys, what is your favorite koi? For me, Aqua Alex, my favorite koi is a tie between the Sanke, Showa, and Tancho. Love those. Koi Boy says their favorite koi is the Japanese Showa. I love the colors and patterns that they produce, and they will forever be part of the koi industry. All right, and that is our blog interview with the Koi Boys. I'm going to publish that on Facebook and Instagram for everyone to see as well. So don't forget, we're going to do our video interview with the Koi Boys as part of our 12-year anniversary this coming March. But next Saturday, we will have a guest in the hot seat again. And next Saturday, we've got Jeremy Leahy in the house.
Dive into the world of fish keeping with Jeremy Leahy. Attention fish enthusiasts! We've got an exciting event lined up just for you. Mark your calendars for Saturday, January 24th, 2026, because fish keeper Jeremy Leahy is back and ready to make a splash. Join us at a special start time of 5 p.m. Eastern / 2 p.m. Pacific as Jeremy steps into the hot seat with the one and only Alex Cardinale. What's in store? In-depth fish discussions. What fish topics will Jeremy and Alex dive into? You'll have to tune in to find out. Expert insights. Get ready for an engaging session filled with expert tips and tricks for all fish enthusiasts. Why you shouldn't miss it. Learn from the best. Jeremy Leahy is renowned in the fish keeping community for his extensive knowledge and passion. Don't swim by this opportunity. Set your reminders and grab your favorite snacks. This is one fishtastic event you won't want to miss.
And next Saturday, we welcome Jeremy Leahy into the hot seat. Well, now we welcome Chef Alex to the show, and now Chef Alex is going to give out some healthy recipes. And tonight, our healthy recipes are healthy pasta recipes.
Your hands like thunder on my skin.
All right, so here are our healthy pasta recipes for today's show. Whole wheat pasta primavera. You'll need 8 ounces of whole wheat pasta, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 small onion thinly sliced, 2 cloves of garlic minced, 1 red bell pepper sliced in strips, 1 zucchini sliced into half moons, 1 cup cherry tomatoes halved, a cup of broccoli florets, salt and pepper to taste, and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, and a quarter cup of grated Parmesan cheese. Fresh basil leaves for garnish. Cook your whole wheat pasta according to package instructions until al dente. Drain and set aside. In a large skillet, heat olive oil over medium heat. Add the onion and garlic and saute until the onion becomes translucent. Add the bell pepper, zucchini, cherry tomatoes, and broccoli. Cook, stirring occasionally until the vegetables are tender crisp, about 5 to 7 minutes. Season the vegetables with salt, pepper, and Italian seasoning. Add the cooked pasta to the skillet, tossing everything together to combine. Sprinkle grated Parmesan cheese over the pasta and mix well, and serve hot, garnished with fresh basil leaves. And a spinach and ricotta stuffed shell recipe. Ingredients: 12 jumbo pasta shells, a cup of ricotta cheese, 2 cups of fresh spinach chopped, quarter cup of grated Parmesan cheese, salt and pepper to taste, 1 cup of marinara sauce, a cup of shredded mozzarella cheese, and fresh parsley for garnish. Preheat your oven to 375. Cook your jumbo pasta shells according to package instructions. Drain and let them cool slightly. In a mixing bowl, combine ricotta cheese, chopped spinach, Parmesan cheese, nutmeg, salt, and pepper, and stuff each shell with the ricotta and spinach mixture and place them in a baking dish. Pour marinara sauce over the stuffed shells. Sprinkle shredded mozzarella cheese on top. Cover the dish with foil and bake for 25 minutes. Remove the foil and bake for an additional 10 minutes or until the cheese is melted and bubbly. Enjoy these wholesome and delicious pasta dishes that are sure to satisfy both your taste buds and nutritional needs. And those are Chef Alex's healthy pasta recipes. And next week we'll have more healthy pasta recipes for you. And now it is time for our second of 4 featured koi species. And right now we're going to talk about another Sanke Koi species, and one of my favorites. We're going to talk about the Sanke Koi. So let's discuss the Sanke Koi. But before we discuss the Sanke Koi, let's see how beautiful the Sanke Koi is. And the Sanke Koi are definitely beautiful koi. They're one of my favorite kois for a reason. So now let's talk about the Sanke Koi. Sanke Koi are also known as Tasho Sanke. They are a popular variety of koi fish that have captivated hobbyists and enthusiasts worldwide with their striking beauty and unique color patterns. Originating in Japan, these ornamental fish have become a staple in decorative ponds and water gardens due to their vibrant appearance and graceful swimming. Sanke koi are easily recognizable by their distinctive color pattern consisting of three primary colors: white, red, and black. Here's a breakdown of these key features. White base. The foundation of a Sanke koi's appearance is its white skin, which should be clean and bright, serving as a canvas for the other colors. Red markings high. Sanke koi display bold red markings on their bodies, known as hai. These patterns can vary significantly in size and shape, adding to the individual beauty of each fish. Black spots, sumi. Unlike Kohaku Koi, which only have red and white coloring, Sanke Koi also feature black spots called sumi. These black accents provide a striking contrast against the white and red and are typically found on the body but not on the head. Sanke koi were first developed in Japan during the Taisho era, 1912 to 1926, which is why they are sometimes referred to as Taisho Sanke. These fish are a result of selective breeding, originating from the Kohaku variety by introducing the black sumi elements. Over the years, they have been refined to enhance their color patterns and overall appearance. And that is the beautiful Sanke Koi. Same care as your Kohaku Koi. Same care, make sure you get them a balanced diet that includes high quality koi pellets, supplemented with fresh fruit and occasional treats like shrimp and worms. Now, within the Sanke category, there are sub-varieties based on specific features, such as the Datsu Sanke, which is characterized by a lack of scales. These fish often have a smoother appearance. And there is the Jinrin Sanke, known for their glittering, reflective scales that add an extra layer of visual appeal. Sanke Koi are a mesmerizing addition to any koi pond, offering a blend of beauty and elegance that few other fish can match. And that is the Sanke Koi. Still to come tonight, we're going to feature the Ogon Koi, and we're also going to feature the Showa Koi in our main event. Sanke Kois are beautiful. All right, now let's talk about the varieties of koi. Let's talk about the kinds of koi, and there are many different kinds of koi out there. Up first, you've got the Kohaku. The Kohaku is one of the most iconic koi varieties, known for their striking red patterns on a white body. We just talked about the Sanke. The Sanke koi is a tricolor koi. Then there's the Showa Koi. Showa Kois feature a black base with red and white patterns. Unlike Sanke, Showa have black markings on their head. The interplay of colors should be harmonious with the black, red, and white evenly distributed across the body. A.C.E. A.C.E. koi are known for their light blue-gray net-like patterns on their backs with red or orange colors appearing on the bellies, fins, and gill plates. This variety is one of the oldest and is cherished for its subtle beauty. Sushi. Sushi are a type of Datsu scaleless koi with a similar color pattern to Asiagi. They have a blue body with red or orange markings and distinctive line of scales along the dorsal ridge, giving them a unique appearance. Utsuri. Utsuri koi are characterized by their black base color with red, which would be the high Utsuri, which is my favorite. It's like a tiger koi. Orange koi with black stripes. There's the white one, which is Shiro Utsuri, or yellow Kai Utsuri markings. The contrast between the black and the other colors creates a dynamic and dramatic look. Biko. Biko Koi have a red, white, or yellow base with distinctive black spots. Unlike Yatsuri, the black does not cover the body entirely, but appears as scattered patches. Ogon Koi are metallic and come in a single solid color, such as a gold, also known as a Yamabaki Ogon, or platinum Ogon. Jinrin. Jinrin Koi are not a specific color variety, but are distinguished by their sparkling scales, which reflect light brilliantly. So there's Jinrin Kohaku, Jinrin Ogon, Jinrin Beko. Jinrin comes in any koi type. Karamo. Karamo koi have a white base with a red pattern, similar to Kohaku, but with distinctive blue or black edging on the scales, giving it a lace-like appearance. AI Gormo is a common type of Karamo, featuring indigo edges. Goshiki. Goshiki means 5 colors. They have a complex mix of white, red, black, blue, and dark brown. And Datsu Koi are scaleless or have scales only along the dorsal line and can be found in various color patterns similar to the scaled varieties. Each variety of koi has its own unique appearance, and beauty of these fish lies in their diversity, and that is the different types of koi. Well, you know, it is January, and for WWE fans, January means it's the countdown to the Royal Rumble. And this year's Royal Rumble takes place in Saudi Arabia on January 31st. It is time for this week's countdown to Royal Rumble 2026. And this week, we're going back to the Royal Rumble from 20 years ago, 2006.
The 2006 Royal Rumble match, part of WWE's annual Royal Rumble pay-per-view event, took place on January 29, 2006, at the American Airlines Arena in Miami, Florida. The event featured wrestlers from both the Raw and SmackDown brands, competing for a chance to headline WrestleMania 22. Overview. The Royal Rumble match is a battle royale where participants enter the ring at timed intervals, and the only way to be eliminated is by being thrown over the top rope with both feet touching the floor. The last wrestler remaining wins the match and traditionally earns a title shot at WrestleMania. Key participants. The 2006 Royal Rumble match featured 30 WWE superstars, with several noteworthy participants. Triple H entered at number 1, showcasing stamina and resilience by lasting over an hour. Rey Mysterio entered at number 2 and became the standout performer. Randy Orton entered at number 30, adding to the unpredictability of the match. Memorable moments. Rey Mysterio's triumph. Despite entering at number 2, Rey Mysterio managed to outlast 29 other participants, showcasing incredible endurance and determination. His victory was not only a testament to his wrestling prowess but also a tribute to the late Eddie Guerrero, a close friend who had passed away in November 2005. Triple H's performance. Entering as the first participant, Triple H displayed tremendous endurance, lasting until the final stages of the match. Final showdown. The match concluded with a thrilling showdown among Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and Triple H. Ultimately, Mysterio eliminated both competitors to secure his victory. Outcome. Rey Mysterio's victory in the 2006 Royal Rumble match was historic. It was a defining moment in his career, earning him a spot in the main event at WrestleMania 22. His win was celebrated by fans and fellow wrestlers alike, as it underscored his talent and determination in the wrestling world. Legacy. The 2006 Royal Rumble is remembered for Rey Mysterio's underdog victory.
And I wonder who is going to win this year's Royal Rumble match. The Royal Rumble is 2 weeks from tonight. Tonight is a very special episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. It is the inaugural Koi Saturday. But 2 weeks from tonight is our next special episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. It is our annual Royal Rumble Saturday. Sorry, wrong promo. But it is our annual Royal Rumble Saturday in 2 weeks.
Get ready to rumble. Hey WWE fans, are you ready for the ultimate showdown? Mark your calendars for Royal Rumble Saturday with Alex Cardinale, airing live on January 31st, 2026, at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time. This year's Royal Rumble is taking place in Saudi Arabia, and instead of a preview, Alex will be diving into an action-packed recap. What's on tap for Royal Rumble Saturday? Complete recap. WWE fan Alex Cardinale delivers a full overview, highlights, and grades the thrilling Royal Rumble 2026. Match winners discussion. Dive into the details of the Royal Rumble match winners and gear up for the road to WrestleMania 42. Two truths and a lie. Enjoy a special Royal Rumble edition of this fun game. Super Bowl 60 preview. Get a sneak peek into what to expect this football season. January 2026 review. Reflect on the month's biggest moments. Countdown to A.C.E 12th anniversary. Relive a classic video as we build up to this milestone. Special surprise guest. Stay tuned for an exciting appearance. Join us on January 31st, 2026, at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, 7 p.m. Pacific Time on the YouTube channel Alex Cardinale Entertainment. Don't miss out on the excitement. See you there.
And that is 2 weeks from tonight. My friend Jeff is in the house. Hey Jeff, how are you? And Jeff says, what's up, legendary Alex Cardinale? I hope you're doing well. And my condolences for the loss of your two beautiful iridescent sharks. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you're having a great Saturday. Well, Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale continues, and right now it is time for Two Truths and a Lie. This week, Two Truths and a Lie is Koi style. Are you ready? Are you ready to play a game? It's time to play Two Truths and a Lie. I'm going to give you 3 statements about koi, and one of them is a lie. It is your job to determine what the lie is. So, here are the 3 statements on koi fish. Which one is the lie? Let's see if you can spot the false statement among the truths. Here are the statements. Koi fish can recognize their owners. Koi fish can live over 200 years. And koi fish are native to Japan. Which one is the lie? Koi fish recognize their owners. Koi fish live over 200 years. Or koi fish come from Japan. I'll give you a second to guess. Take a moment to consider which statement might be the lie. Are koi fish really capable of living over 200 years, or are they native to Japan? Once you've made your choice, stick around because I'm going to reveal the answer in just a second. Well, the lie revealed. Statement 2. Koi fish can live over 200 years is the lie. While koi fish are known for their impressive lifespan, they typically live around 25 to 35 years in ideal conditions. The stories of koi living 200 years or more is more myth than reality. Koi do not live more than 200 years. So, the other 2 statements are accurate and correct. Koi fish are known to have the ability to recognize their owners. Over time, they can become accustomed to the person who feeds them regularly and may even swim to the surface when they see their owner approaching. And koi are often associated with Japanese culture. They're not particularly native to Japan. However, koi are beloved in Asia, in China, and Japan. Koi fish actually originated in China and were later bred in Japan to develop the beautiful varieties we see today. Thank you for playing Two Truths and a Lie, Koi Edition. Next Saturday, play Facebook Edition. Alright, and now it is time for our third of four featured koi species. And right now we're going to talk about the Ogon Koi, one of my all-time favorite kois. And now let's see how beautiful the Ogon Koi is. And Ogon Koi are a captivating and radiant variety of koi fish. They're cherished for their simmering metallic scales and vibrant colors. Originating from Japan, these ornamental fish are a popular choice among koi enthusiasts due to their striking appearance and the elegance they bring to any pond or water garden. Ogon Koi are known for their solid metallic coloration. The most common is the platinum Ogon, which boasts a striking silvery white hue. There are also variations like the golden Ogon, which has a rich golden sheen. I love both the platinum and the golden Ogon. The scales of Ogon Koi are one of their defining features. They possess a reflective quality that gives them a luminous appearance under sunlight. Like other koi, Ogon Koi can grow to substantial sizes up to 3 feet in length. And they have the same care requirements as any other koi. So Ogon Koi are a stunning and meaningful addition to any pond, offering both visual appeal and a touch of cultural richness. And that is the Ogon Koi. And now it is time for Segrest Farms' final featured fish for this year's Koi Saturday Live. And Segrest Farms' final featured fish is the butterfly koi.
Butterfly koi, also known as longfin koi or dragon carp, are a unique and captivating variety of ornamental fish appreciated for their long, flowing fins and vibrant colors. These fish are a hybrid of koi carp and the Asian carp, and they have become increasingly popular among pond enthusiasts and aquarists. Physical characteristics. Fins. The most striking feature of butterfly koi is their elongated, flowing fins, which resemble the wings of a butterfly. These fins can grow quite long and are often larger than those of traditional koi. Body shape: unlike traditional koi, butterfly koi have a more slender body, which accentuates their long fins. Color patterns: butterfly koi come in a wide range of colors and patterns, similar to regular koi. These include metallic shades, marbled patterns, and various color combinations like red, orange, yellow, white, and black. Habitat and care. Pond size. Butterfly koi require a spacious pond to accommodate their growth. A minimum of 1,000 gallons is recommended, with a depth of at least 3 feet for temperature stability. Water quality: maintaining clean, well-oxygenated water is crucial for the health of butterfly koi. Regular filtration and water changes are necessary to keep ammonia and nitrate levels low. Temperature. These fish are hardy and can tolerate a range of temperatures, but they thrive best in water temperatures between 65 degrees Fahrenheit and 75 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius to 24 degrees Celsius. Diet. Butterfly koi are omnivores and have a varied diet. They enjoy a mix of high-quality koi pellets, vegetables, and occasional protein supplements like shrimp or worms. Feeding them a balanced diet will enhance their color and promote growth. Breeding. Breeding butterfly koi can be a rewarding experience, though it requires patience and careful attention. The breeding season typically begins in the spring when water temperatures rise. Providing a suitable environment with plenty of plants or spawning mats can encourage breeding behavior.
And thank you, Segrest Farms, for participating in Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale. And I enjoyed learning about ghost koi and butterfly koi from you, Segrest Farms. Well, are you ready for some laughs? It is time for this week's edition of WTF Moments. It's time for us to shout, "What the fuck," here on Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Let's see. So it is time for this week's WTF Moments, and I've got 4 funny videos for you here this week. Alright, our first WTF moment this week is when an old man challenged a young man, and it didn't end well for him. Let's check it out.
Or you can stand there all fucking day. I don't care.
Well, I just say one thing. You have the right to say whatever you want.
I sure do.
You don't have the right.
I sure do have this. This is my right. Call the cops. Call the cops and see what they say.
Listen, you motherfucker.
Call the cops and see what they say.
Listen,
Get out of my face.
motherfucker.
Get out of my
Listen,
face or
you
you're gonna
son
get
of a-
hurt.
Listen, you
Get out of my
cocksucker.
face or you're gonna get hurt.
Goddamn motherfucker.
I told you to back up. I was defending myself.
Oh, for God's sake.
Now you back the fuck up. You got in my face. I told you to back up. I am getting the fuck out. Have a nice day, motherfucker. I'm not the one who did it. No.
he acted tough until the fist came flying. Well, here's our next WTF moment. This one's actually funnier.
Guys, I have a question. Was it promised to you 3,000 years ago, this place?
Please, can you go? Can you move on?
Good Chavez. Good Chavez.
That's funny. Well, here's our last WTF moment of the week.
I have never, ever in my whole entire life done meth.
She lying, y'all. She knows you did meth.
That's a lie.
That's why your chin like that,
That's
because you
a
had did
lie.
meth.
You know
I ain't got no
what-
meth, so quit talking to me because I
what
can't
does
serve
my
you.
chin
You said what?
have anything to do with doing meth, stupid.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. All right, well, it has been an amazing episode this week. I am so glad that I came up with the idea of Koi Saturday Live. This has been an incredible debut. Next Saturday, we have a early Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Next Saturday, we'll be starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, and here's what you can look forward to next Saturday. Get ready for an early Saturday on the next Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Live Saturday, January 24th, 2026 at a special start time of 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific. It's Saturday with Alex Cardinale. In the hot seat will be fish keeper Jeremy Leahy. Join Jeremy and Alex as they have a fun fish keeping conversation. Plus, WWE fan Alex Cardinale gets you ready for WWE Saturday Night's main event later on in the evening. Plus, the Royal Rumble countdown continues. 1 week before the Royal Rumble, learn about the Royal Rumble 2008 match. NFL Championship Playoff Round preview. Chef Alex will have healthy recipes. 2 Truths and a Lie on Facebook. Plus, learn about the Gibiceps pleco and the Hacer oriensis catfish, Segrest Farms featured fish, and more. Live Saturday, January 24th, special start time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific, on YouTube channel Alex Cardinale Entertainment. And that's going to be an incredible episode. Well, right now it is time for our final featured koi. And now we're going to talk about my all-time favorite koi, the Showa Koi. Before we talk about the Showa Koi, let's see how beautiful the Showa Koi is. Showa Koi are amazing, and I'm definitely going to have some Showa Koi in my pond. So, the Showa Koi originated in Japan during the Showa era, which was 1926 and 1989, which is where it gets its name. The variety was developed by crossing a Kohaku, a white koi with red markings, and a Shiro Biko, a black koi with white markings. The aim was to create a koi with a balanced tricolor pattern. Showa Koi are characterized by their bold red eye and white markings on a solid black sumi body. Unlike other koi varieties, the black is the primary base color and the red and white appear as patterns on top. This creates a mesmerizing contrast that can vary greatly from one fish to another, making each Showa Koi unique. Color patterns: black, the most dominant and defining color. It should be deep and luxurious, covering substantial parts of the body. Red should be vibrant and evenly distributed across the body, complementing the black and white. and the white will provide a sharp contrast to the black, enhancing the overall pattern and symmetry of the Showa Koi. So there are different types of Showa Koi. There's the Kindi Showa, which features a more prominent white base, giving a modern and clean look. There's the High Showa, which has a higher concentration of red, with black and white playing secondary roles. There's the Martine Showa, which displays a distinctive round red mark on the head, reminiscent of a crown. And that is the Showa Koi. The Showa Koi are not only a visual delight, but they also are a testament to the artistry and dedication of koi breeders. And I definitely love the Showa Koi. I also love the Kohaku, the Sanke, and the Ogon Koi. And I'm going to have all 4 species in my koi ponds. Well, now it is time for our weekend update with the crazy, wacky news guy, Alex Cardinale.
You ready? Let's go! Yeah! For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power.
What's happening to you?
I want the man who got me pregnant to come forward and take responsibility for the child. This one is the one of the man who disappeared after he got me pregnant. I want him to come forward and pay me child support.
My God! I almost died of fright!
Alright, it is time for a weekend update here on Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale, a comical way of looking at what's going on around the world this week. So, here is what's going on around the world this weekend. The DOJ is investigating Governor Tim Walz and Mayor Jacob Frey, sources say. The Justice Department is investigating whether the 2 Democratic officials impeded immigration enforcement in Minneapolis, according to sources. Obviously, the governor, Tim Walz, is a lunatic because he wanted Kamala Harris to be president and he wanted to be her vice president. Colleagues outside the limelight may be the most vulnerable to sports gambling fixers. The fix is in if you're in college football and you're a college football fan. After officials warned about Tylenol and autism, researchers investigated and found no link. Tylenol is tired of hearing people say it is causing their kids to have autism. Tylenol says, stop blaming us. We are not the reason your kids are born autistic. New York Giants signed John Harbaugh as their new head coach. The New York Giants are hoping their losing streak snaps in 2026 with the signing of John Harbaugh as their new head coach. And former New York Giants cornerback Sam Beal has been missing for 6 months, his family says. Wow, the Giants suck so bad that a former Giants player is missing. And that is this week's weekend update. Alright, let's end this epic episode of Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale on a positive note. It is Motivational Moment with me, Alex Cardinale, and here are the motivational quotes I have for you to better your life. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Ralph Waldo Emerson, and I agree wholeheartedly with that. Be yourself in this world and you will be great. Just be yourself, there is no one better, from Taylor Swift. I agree with that. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance, Alan Watts. Change is the law of life, and those who only look to the past or present are certain to miss the future, John F. Kennedy, and that is 100% true as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, This was an incredible Saturday with Alex Cardinale and a great debut for Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale. I can't wait to get my own koi, and I can't wait to host next year's Koi Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Happy koi keeping to all the amazing koi keepers who watched this episode, and have a great weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching. I will see you all next Saturday, 5 hours early, 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 Pacific, for our next episode of Saturday with Alex Cardinale. Peace out from Port St. Lucie, and have a great rest of your weekend, and happy koi keeping. Thank you for watching this episode of the Alex Cardinale Entertainment. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you did enjoy the show, please smash that like button and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel so you'll be notified when I upload a new video or I go live next. And also, share this video on social media so other people can be entertained from the Alex Cardinale Entertainment YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and have a great rest of your day, and I will see you on the next video.